It is time for an oil change on the A7, so let's get this going. Here's the oil change kit that I bought for the A7. I got this off of FCP Euro. Comes with oil, oil filter, oil drain plug, and a crush washer. If you guys want this kit too, I will have the link down below in the description. Now let's get this oil change going. First thing to do is remove this under tray belly pan here so it exposes the oil drain plug. It's held in with about 14 screws and bolts of various kinds. You have some Torx screws. I believe here there was some hex bolts, but mine are missing. And then you have some other Phillips screws along the whole under tray belly pan. So I actually still had one of the large 4 bolts that hold in the under tray, and it's actually an N10 bolt here. Now let's drain your oil. Make sure you have your oil drain pan, a rag like I have here, and firstly let's open up this oil filler cap so that the oil flows out more smoothly. And then we got to remove the oil drain plug, and it's right down here. Mine right now is a 6mm Allen bolt, and if you still have the OEM one, it might be a little bit different. While we wait for the remainder of the oil to drain, we can go ahead and replace the oil filter, which is right here. You'll use a 36mm socket to remove this here, the upper oil filter housing, which holds the oil filter. So let's go ahead and remove this engine cover by just popping it off to give us more visibility. Slowly pull it out so you don't make a mess. Remove the old oil filter by just pulling and popping it off. Then remove the old large O-ring here, because we're going to need to replace that. Just use a pick tool and just carefully pry it off. Install the new O-ring that came with the oil change kit. Lightly lube it up. And then install the new oil filter by just installing onto the stem and popping it in. If you guys are finding this video to be helpful so far, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more DIYs that could possibly help you guys out in the future. Now let's get back to this oil change. Install the new oil filter and housing. Install the engine cover. Then we're going to install the new oil drain plug. Now let's just pour in a little bit of oil first, and then check if there's any leaks at the drain plug. I usually only pour in half of this large 5-quart jug. After waiting a few minutes, now let's check to see if there are any leaks at the oil drain plug, and it's nice and dry. Install the belly pan cover. Now let's put the car back onto the ground and pour more oil into the car. The car's capacity is 7.1 or 7.2 quarts. So what we're going to do first is pour in a little bit lesser than that, run the car for a little bit, and then top it off as needed. So what I'm going to pour in is I'm going to pour in about 6 quarts first. Now let's start the car and let the engine run for a little bit. Now we can check the oil level. I actually purchased an oil dipstick, an OEM one from ECS Tuning, and prefer to check the oil level through that than through the MMI because it takes a while for the MMI to read the oil level. But anyways, if you guys want to purchase an OEM oil dipstick, I'll put the link down below as well. Now let's check the oil level. Not bad. So the last thing to do is to reset the oil change and inspection message on the dash, and I will be doing that with VCDS. Okay, VCDS is plugged in and on. Car is turned on. So what we'll do is we'll go to right here, SRI reset. Click that. Let it do its thing. Once it's done doing its thing, it'll end up here. You'll go to this drop down menu here, and you'll go here where it says reset ESI and oil. Click that and then hit perform SRI right here, and then it'll do its thing. Once it's done, it'll give you a message right here. It says the new values have been saved successfully, SRI reset complete. So that one resets the oil. Now we'll reset the inspection message. We'll go here, go down to the second option. Here it says reset fix ESI/inspection. Click that. Go back down here. Perform SRI. Let it do its thing. And the same message should pop up. So now both message should be reset. So let's double check. Hit OK. Go into our MMI and see if it was resetted. So go to car. Go to car systems, service intervals. Yep, next oil change and 10K miles, next inspection and 10K miles. If you guys have any further questions about the procedure, just comment it down below and I'll try my best to help you guys out. Also, if you guys missed the video where I installed the front lip on the A7, check it out here and subscribe to my channel here. Thanks guys.